As we're now in 2021, my mind is very much turning to the repertoire of Camille Saint-Saëns. This year we're marking the 100th anniversary of the French composer's death. And us horn players are very fortunate in that there's a lot of very interesting works for our instrument by Saint-Saëns. And they range very much in the instrumentation and techniques that the horn players were using. For example, if you look at a lot of his symphonic works, he's quite often writing for 2 natural horns and 2 corpistons. For example, the wonderful corpiston chromatic horn part, third horn part of the Organ Symphony is a very good case in point of Camille Saint-Saëns writing for piston horn. And if you look at a piece such as his Morceau de Concert, that was written for the horn player Henri-Jean, that's an example of him writing for the omnitonic horn, a valved instrument that incorporated all the different crooks which you get on this instrument here. And this fortnight I've chosen to look at the Romance in F, the Opus 36, and I just love this piece. I just think it's full of nostalgia, something the horn is often associated with. It's such a sweet work, and yeah, it's one of my favourite pieces to perform, so I'm including it this week. And this piece, it was written for the horn player Henri-Jean Garigue, though he didn't play the premiere of it. That was in 1874 on the 14th of February with the horn player Lichtlé, who performed a version of this piece for horn and harp. There's also a version of it for horn and orchestra, and this week I'm doing the piano and horn version of it. And I'm using this rather sweet instrument. I like this horn a lot. This is, it's made by Jérôme Thibouville Lamy, a dealer, a maker and dealer of the second half of the 19th century. But it's interestingly enough, it's actually been sold by Maison, I think it's Jean Dhondt, Vercruysse and Dhondt, dealership in Lille in the late 19th, early 20th century. So, yeah, late 19th century instrument, maybe early 20th century. It's got a smaller bell, and it's a little bit more, what should I say, it's a little less flexible than some of my other French 19th century natural horns. It feels kind of a bit of a workaday model. It's nice nonetheless. So this is my Thibouville Lamy natural horn in a performance of Camille Saint-Saëns' Romance in F. If you're enjoying these videos, these performances, and these little talks about the history of our wonderful instrument, do click subscribe, and then you can follow all the future instalments as I work my way through my collection in my library.